The time taken to complete the same challenge was measured for each pupil in a group of 216-year-olds. Okay, so you notice here now we've got the group frequency distribution. I think the class width is the same, okay, as it was for the 13-year-olds, but this time they tell you the frequencies, okay, actually tell you how many are in each group. Yeah, so it says then find an estimate for the median of this distribution, and that's actually quite easy because there's 200 there, okay. Well, the median pupil will be the 100th pupil, halfway, yeah, 100. And if you look at the distribution here, you can see there's actually 100 there, isn't there? Okay, so you've got 100 going this way, and you've actually then got 100 going that way, because 50, 40, and 10 is 100, and 30 and 70 is 100. So the median will be in between them here in the middle. So we've got that time there, which will be 20. Okay, so an estimate for the median there will be 20 seconds. Okay, and then it says draw a histogram to illustrate the distribution on your graph paper below. So we've got to calculate the frequency density for each of these. Yeah, so for the first group, remember frequency density is just the frequency divided by the class width. Okay, so the frequency here is 30 divided by the class width, which is 10, so you get 3 there. Okay, frequency density there is 70, the frequency is 70 divided by the class width of 10, so 70 divided by 10 is 7. It's quite straightforward, isn't it? This one's 50 divided by the class width of 10 there, so you get 5. That one's 40 divided by the class width of 10 again, so that's 4. And the last one then, the frequency here is 10, and you've got to divide by the class width, which actually is 20 that time, isn't it? Okay, so 10 divided by 20 is a half, isn't it, which is 0.5. So on here then, we're going to draw our histogram. Okay, so for the first frequency density there is 3. Okay, so we've got a bar there of height 3, and then the next bar is of height 7. Then we've got a bar of height 5. Then we've got a bar of height 4. And the final bar then obviously is of 0.5, but it's twice as wide, isn't it? Okay, it's got a width of 20. Alright. So then, it says then, state with a reason which of the two groups is quicker on average to complete the challenge. So what we can do is compare medians. Now we know the median time now was 20 seconds. Okay, what we can do then is look at the first one, to look at what the median time was here. Now if you think about it, you've got 200 there as well in the 13-year-olds. So we've got 10 in the first group, haven't we? We've got 50 in the next group. Okay, so that takes us to say 60, doesn't it? Okay, 60 so far. Now to get the median pupil from here, I want the 100th pupil, yeah? So if I've got 60 pupils so far, I need 40 pupils from here, yeah? Now if you remember, the area of this bar was 60. Okay, so we've got 60 in here, but I only want 40 of them. So 40 out of 60, if you think about it, 40 out of 60 is 2/3. So I want 2/3 of this group here. Okay, so we essentially need 2/3 of the gap there. The gap there is 10, isn't it? So 2/3 of 10 essentially. Okay, now 2/3 of 10 will be around here somewhere. Okay, but if we think about it, 1/3 of 10 is 3.3 recurring, so 2/3 of 10 will be 6.6 recurring. Okay, so if I add then 6.6 onto 20, the median will be 26.6 recurring. Okay, so in terms of which group is quicker, on average, well, the median for the first group is 26.6, but the median for the second group is 20. So you can say median for 16-year-olds is 20, median for 13-year-olds is 26.6, so 16-year-olds are quicker.